Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ray. Guys, you've been following my channel. You know, F150 LEDs reached out to me and sent me some parts for my Super Duty Tremor. Guys, I just got finished installing the vent lights. Now, guys, I gotta tell you the truth. I had trouble installing those things. Total user error. All right, so check out the video, check out the mistakes I made. I did correct those mistakes and got the lights installed, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, they look sweet. All right, listen, I want to thank F150 LEDs for supplying the parts. I ended up putting vent lights on. Guys, very easy mod to do. All right, unfortunately, I made some stupid mistakes that kind of extended the installation process, but they're not difficult at all. All right, so also check out the playlist of all the F150 LED parts I installed on my truck. I did numerous updates on it. So guys, consider like, subscribe, and like I said, hit all the damn buttons. All right, and let's just get into the video. Let's go. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be installing those side marker lights, right, for the MM lights. The direction tells you to drill a hole in the upper corner to run the wire. I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm going to drill a hole, but not while this emblem is on the truck. All right. The reason why, because I decided I'm going to plastic dip this. All right. I did it for my emblem, so that's what I'm going to do for here to give it a black look. I already took the other side off, and as you can see, they're held by clips. Here, 4 clips. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a bitch to take off, right? It is, but it can be done. I did it. It just takes, you gotta come straight back, all right? Make sure you, again, I keep on saying, pretty much in every freaking video I do, you gotta have to have some pry tools, all right? Have a pry tool and a rag, all right? Or you can get some painter's tapes and put on the edge, all right? And again, when you snatch it back, also make sure you're not snatching and going right back, because these are metal clips and you can nip your paint, which I end up doing on the other side. It's not too bad, but I did it, so I just want to warn you, all right? So again, I'm gonna try to demonstrate this, how to do it. You can open your door. And again, there's a clip right here, here, and here. And you pretty much just putting your hand behind here. You feel it right here, that one clip. And you're gonna just try to just come straight back, getting it taken off, all right? It's a violent move. You have to pull it back, guys. That's the only way you're gonna get it off. And just like anything, for the first time, there's gonna be a lot of anxiety, because you don't want to break it. All right, that's one off. Again, straight back. All right. And when I find it to help me along, I take the clip back here just to help it along a little bit. It's a lot of rocking for the first time getting this out. Okay. Again, I'm just bringing my little pry tool just to help it along. And it's coming out. It might come off the clips, which is no problem. You'll retrieve them later. Again, it's just biting in. It's just biting into it. So you're gonna have to just keep on rocking it back and forth. That's one. All right, and try to avoid bending it. Keep it coming straight back. Got the one clip just, there you go. Right there. As you can see, the clips that end up staying inside, which is no big deal. I'll retrieve them later. And this bottom one, it's gonna rock it. Yeah, this last one's difficult, but it will come off. Just take your time. It's no rush. There you go. All right, that's it. All right, it's off. Now to take these off, I found it much easier just to come down with the little pry tool here, grab one and push it in and take it out the opposite way. Don't try to come this way. Push it in to take it out. And that's it. So again, be careful trying to take this out. It's not that difficult, but they don't make it easy, right? All right, so I got these out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go clean them up, get them plastic dipped, and then I'm gonna put them back on. All right, so stay with me. All right, guys, I just want to give you an update what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm over here spray painting, spray painting my side emblems. I'm using this here, dip your car hyper dip. Just throwing some layers on here. So once this is done, we'll take it out to the truck, reinstall it, and then get those lights installed. So this is a little something I'm adding to this build. All right, I'm gonna continue on with this installation of the side lights for the F350 250 Tremor. Okay, now guys, I'll put a link on how F150 LED recommend you should install it, but I'm gonna kind of modify it. Okay, and it's just how we're pretty much attaching the lights. Now, as you can see, I took my emblems off my truck. I just found it to be much easier to do that way for me, because I had to plastic dip, but dip this anyway. I sprayed this down, so I'm killing two birds with one stone. So as you can see, got a nice finish on it. It's already off, so it's easier for me to do the installation this way. When you're doing it, F150 LED suggests to, in place, drill in this corner here, going through this corner, plus you have to go through some body panel on the other side to run this cable or this wire through. All right, I'm modifying the directions or modifying the installation to do it this way because I think it's, for me, I think I'm more comfortable in doing it this way because I have more control on exactly how it's going in and what's affecting this wire. How I'm gonna approach it is that I end up picking up some grommets. All right, these little grommets here. And what's good about these grommets, again, is used for when you want to fish wire, all right, especially around metal. I'm gonna be drilling a hole into my boundary panel, all right, and then I'm gonna be putting these little grommets in where I'm making that hole. Again, just to protect this wire for getting frayed, all right, so causing any type of short. So that's another reason why removing the panel, installing this little grommet in that little hole will just future-proof it from any type of malfunction, all right? And that's pretty much it. So enough of me explaining what I'm doing. I'm just gonna show you and we'll go along with it. So first thing I'm gonna do, and when you put these lights in, all right, they have the adhesive right here. It's gonna go pretty much in this corner back here, all right? You're gonna just pretty much stick it to here. So in doing that, I decided, at least for me, I either could drill the hole as they recommended through here, or since I already have it off, I can come up from the top. And again, using the grommets I have, and again, so I'll put a link below of these type of grommets that you can pick up. Very inexpensive. And again, if you're a how-to DIYer, all right, you don't mind tinkering, I think having a few of these on hand may be a good look for you. So I decided I'm gonna come from the top. I'm gonna drill a hole right through here in conjunction where this wire is lining up. So it's gonna go straight through the top like that. And it's gonna come out this way, and then I can fish it, fold it in that way. So I'm pretty much put these in place right now, get it screwed in, and we'll keep it moving from there. So I hope that makes sense to you. And that's it. So let me get this done and let's keep it moving. Okay guys, all right, change of plans. All right, as you can see, I lost my finish, all right? I was hoping not to affect this when I was installing this, but unfortunately handling it so much, I ended up peeling it. So I have to redo this whole thing again. So in doing that, I decided to just simply make a little hole right here. All right, take it from there, put it right there. Initially, I was gonna come from the top with the grommet, but I decided, you know, it's not a big deal. I can come right through as they suggest. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is how I have to get sprayed again once it's on the truck. I'm gonna have to cover up the lights to get that coat back on. So I had to try. I thought I could save some time, but unfortunately that did not work. So don't do that, all right? So to keep it going, even though that plan failed, and I'm gonna share my failures with you so you don't make the same mistake, I'm just gonna run my wire through this little hole I made. It's gonna come right through like this, okay? It's still gonna stay with the same plan though. I'm gonna attach it while I have it out already. Okay guys, I just had to sort some stuff out here. All right, again, my plans didn't work out too well, so what I have to do now, drill the hole. I'm just gonna clean the backing of this unit real quick before I apply adhesive, since I did spray it, and I kind of wish I didn't do that now, but it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do, just clean it with alcohol, get some of that spray off. All right, I'm gonna have to come back and do this again after I get it installed. All right, okay, so that's cleaned. So now all I'm gonna do now is just take this adhesive off and make sure I got it lined up to the backing. All right, so I hope you can see this, what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get it nice and tight behind here. So let me just take this off. Okay guys, I just wanna cut into this video real quick. Listen, when you install the LED strip to the vents, either off the truck or on the truck, make sure you use the silicone adhesion that they supply. I kind of skipped that step. It wasn't really clear to me as far as when this should be applied. It wasn't clear on the directions from the website. So I skipped it, and it did give me a little trouble later on the adhesion. Also, make sure, again, like I say, don't spray it, all right? If you're gonna spray it with some type of hyper dip or plastic dip, do it after, tape it up. Much easier for the finish for the hyper dip or the plastic dip, okay? So again, don't skip this step. Put a bead on the back of it, of the strip itself. Apply it with your fingers, keep some pressure for a couple of minutes. You should have a good adhesion, but the surface must be clean. All right, must be clean, because if it's not clean, it's not gonna adhere to it. All right, so I had the issue because I sprayed. Fixed it, got it done. Just avoid my mistakes. All right, so let's get back into the video and keep it moving. Okay, and it's on. All right, so my recommendation, don't do what I just did. Don't spray it, then try to put this on, because you're gonna mess up your finish anyway, which I'm realizing that now. I was hoping it did work out, but yes, your best bet is to apply this first. Then if you're gonna do some type of spray on it, do it afterwards. Again, it's all a learning experience, learn from my mistakes. But the main thing, as you can see, I hope you can see that, it's right in between here. All right, so that's the main importance, is just getting that done. So what I'll do, once I get it back on the truck, I'll just come back with a painter's tape. I put a clean strip on it to cover the strip, and I'll just respray it. So that's the good thing with plastic dip or dip, whatever that dip I bought. All right, if you mess up, you can take it off and just redo it all over again, so it's not a big deal. But that's it. All right, so that's in. So now, as you can see, it looks like that. All right, what I end up doing, I end up putting another heat shrink, just extend it just a little more to my liking. I'm gonna have to go to the truck and drill that extra hole so I can run these wires in, all right? And that's where these grommets is definitely gonna come in handy, because again, I don't want this to be fray against that hole I'm about to drill. So using these grommets is very important. I didn't apply it here, didn't really need it. I thought I would, but I decided not to use it, but I am gonna use it in the truck area. So let me go get that done now. Okay guys, I finally got that grommet in. Now, I gotta warn you, this is not easy to do. Alright. Alright, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I should just do some duct tape around the wiring to protect it. But I wanted to put a grommet there, just protect it when I fish it through there. It's not shaving. So I finally got it in. It does work, it does get in there, but it's gonna take some work to do that, all right? So I just wanna warn you, all right? But it is in. So now, I'll go back here and take my lights that's already here. As you can see, it's right there. And we're gonna fish it in, all right? So let's take it over. All right, guys, I finally got it in. I just showed you, got the grommet stuck in. So now it's just simply fishing the wire in. All right, and like I said before, you gotta have one of these screws, and you're pretty much just gonna grab it and pull the wire through, and just let it flop down, and we're gonna reinstall. All right, so again, just to recap, guys, drill through here, make sure you got a nice adhesion to connect this. Do not spray it like I did. All right, that was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have done that, so I'm gonna have to go back and respray this, as you can see. But learn from my mistakes, but easy enough. Again, if you want to do the grommet thing, if you bypass the grommet thing, just make sure you put enough tape around the wiring, because that is metal and you don't want that metal to shave this. All right, so just tape it up enough so when you go through that hole, it's protected. So that's my advice to you guys as far as doing that. So all I'm gonna do is just gonna line it up and pop this back on. Okay. And that's it. All right. All right, just gotta pull this back out, pull this through so it's not showing. And that's it. All right, it's in. All right, so now you got your wire, and then we're gonna pick it up on how to wire this up, so stand by. Okay, I'll show you the wiring. I ended up fishing my wire from the passenger side to the front. All right, in my case, I had to remove my air box because I'm running the momentum, so easy to take off, no big deal. But taking that out, now I have to hook up the parking lights, and you're going to connect to this type of connector right here. All right, two wires. One is, in my case, is a gray wire, and the other one is a blue and gray wire. All right, the gray wire, gray with the white stripes here, that's the ground, and this blue with gray stripe is the hot. Okay, and if you're not sure, just simply expose the lead red and black, and you can simply unplug it. Where is it? Right here. Stick the two wires in there and turn the lights on, and check in and see if it works. And all right, so that's the ghetto way to do it. Okay, I should say. All right, but it works. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna get the two connectors, and I'm gonna tap into both of this. The red one goes into, well, I'll start with the black one. The black goes into the gray wire, and vice versa. And once that's all connected, I'm gonna wrap it up with some electrical tape and plug it back into my harness. And that's that. All right, any questions, any comments, hit me below. Okay, now it's hooked back up. I cover it up with some duct tape. So now it's tied in. So when I hit my, I'm gonna show you, when I hit my remote, and it comes on, automatically comes on. So, and that's it. So let me get this all buttoned up, but we'll pick it up tonight, give you guys a closer look how it looks with all the lights on. All right, so stay with me. Okay, did you learn something? All right, avoid my mistakes. Listen, it's a very easy mod, very nice mod. It looks great. Just make sure you don't spray like I did. Make sure you absolutely clean it. All right, so have your bottle of alcohol, some more paper towels, and make sure it's absolutely clean. And also use that adhesive that they supplied to you. Put a B behind the LEDs, and to make sure you get a nice bond to your fixture. All right, I hope the grommet tip helps you out if you care to do that. If you don't want to use a grommet, then getting some electrical tape, just protect that wire a little more. When you slip that into the hole, it should work for you. So again, I hope F150 LED will update their directions in regards to the adhesive, because it's not clear on their website when you should apply that. So that's one thing that really took me for a loop. But other than that, it's fine. So it was helpful, guys. Consider like, subscribe. Again, all links will be listed below in the description, and I'll check you on the next one. Later.